Hey guys, Heavy Metal Truckers here. Fuck. So in these videos, we didn't take a listen to some metal and get some thoughts on it. Could be simple or it could be in depth. Who the fuck knows with us, man? It could go either way. But in this one, we are taking a viewer request from the pit. And this request is from Buddy Salamander.
Yeah.
Dig the name.
Oops, son of a bitch.
Your request is potentially questionable, but we'll roll with it. So, as a precursor, Frosty will be here, but he's not going to fucking listen to it because, for one thing, he can't stand VOB. He can't stand Rage. This is a double fucking whammy. I'm getting to the point where I don't care for them either. VOB, mind you, but...
Time to go do the rest of my laundry.
Okay, that works. This is gonna be VOB Guerrilla Radio. Two things.
So I'm curious if you were laughing for the same reason I was.
Probably because it was fucking hilarious. It sounded like,
Oh, it was
you almost sound like
absolutely
a 5-year-old just shouting, "Turn that shit up!"
Yeah, that's exactly. It was hilarious.
It really was. The thing that gets me every time, it almost doesn't matter what they do, how much they can sound like Black Sabbath. Holy shit!
Excuse me, the disrespect.
You weren't fucking listening, so I don't want to hear it.
I don't care. The straight disrespect.
I didn't say
my
vocally,
God.
motherfucker. I was meaning instrumentally. Like, it sounded a lot like Black Sabbath, especially in the beginning. Anyway.
Instrumentally, it was all right, but I don't know if it was the setting or the recording or what. So, full disclosure, I've seen them do a cover of this before. It wasn't this one; it was a different live one, which I actually think was better than this one. This one, like I said, I don't know if it was the setting or what, but it felt like watching a band playing at their high school talent show. That's what it felt like.
So, part of that, I swear, I don't even know whenever they released this and how far they're.
Yeah, I was actually wondering like that. I was like, was this done very early?
Give me just a moment. This is my fucking problem with them. They did this. This was put out like 5 years ago.
Oops, excuse me. Well, that's when it was posted, or when they actually.
It was posted, at least. Like, go ahead and take it again.
That doesn't necessarily mean that's when.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Nope, that's not right. Oops.
So I'm wondering, because I had the exact same fucking sentiment you do, and it's been the same like this, like, for the longest time, with the exception of Renegade Sheep.
Yeah, well, and there, to me, a couple of other songs didn't feel that way to me, but this one really did. And I don't know if it was the setting or the fact that out of just about everything we've...
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Or the fact that one thing these girls lack, at least in a lot of the videos that I have seen from them. Now, I haven't seen them live. Maybe live is a totally different story. But the videos that I've seen is, with the exception of maybe one, so there's like no... You feel like there's no enthusiasm there, almost.
Well, like, it's like they're trying, but they haven't learned stage presence at all.
Right. Yeah, that's more or less what I mean. There's not much energy there. And I think that's part of what made it feel like a high school talent show.
Yeah, because
it's
yeah, I have,
like I said, in live it might be completely different.
I have a perspective on that, and this kind of goes into film in general, and it's because it, like, even for YouTubers, they'll tell you all the fucking time, or even celebrities, they'll tell you, like, you feel like you're giving it, like, you're showing your everything, and then once you watch it, you're like, where the hell was everything I was putting into it? It takes away so much, and you have to over exaggerate so much for it to actually potentially catch what you're trying to portray.
Right.
And I could tell they were reasonably into it. It's just they don't really know how to, or they don't show really putting out stage presence. But I guess it's a question of, do you want stage presence and then fucking everything up, or do you want what we had but them playing as honestly as clean as they were?
Yeah, I mean, they played well, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, they absolutely played well.
That is the one thing they have definitely going for them. They play fucking well. But
yeah, one
thing which I understand, there is a cost behind this, and they likely are not in a position to have this done. But I mean, she could be more self-taught in this. She has got to learn to quit and just almost seemingly belting out everything. Now, it didn't sound like that whenever they did the Renegade Sheep thing, or it didn't sound like that in studio. Yeah, so it's like, what the hell, man?
Again, it partially makes you wonder, even though it said it was posted 21, I guess it was it done before then? Like, maybe, like, Renegade Sheep being the last year, maybe it's evolved. I don't know.
But it's like, everything we've been requested and have checked out, it has been so subpar to what I heard with Renegade Sheep. Renegade Sheep to this day is the best thing I've heard, and that was on a fucking album or a studio version of something.
Yeah, it was the first single we listened to them on this channel.
And it was so good. And everything else has just been like this is what their material is like as they were coming out and getting more known.
Well, like, one thing I will say.
Yeah.
One of the big, and people, I'll probably get crucified for this.
I get crucified all
One of the, if they were not 4 or 3 little Muslim women from Indonesia, they would not have the notoriety they have today.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel the same way. I honestly feel the same way
because of that visual and that it gives it this oddness that you don't, this intriguingness that you wouldn't have if they weren't.
If it was the case of them being from Indonesia and this is the reason they have so much notoriety, as much as people are going crazy over them, this feels like people went just as crazy over System of a Down, but no one gave a flying fuck where they came. Where they came from. No one. It seemed like at the time no one gave a fuck that they were from. I can't remember now. Shit, where are they?
So
Yeah.
I don't think it's as much that they're from Indonesia, and System of a Down's from Armenia, by the way.
Oh, I mean,
anyway,
I can't remember.
Well, they're not they're technically from the U.S.
Well, yes, but the
people in the group are Armenian. Well, not all of them, but the ones people are familiar with. Anyway, I don't think it's so much that they're from Indonesia. Is that they're these 3? I keep saying 4. I don't know why. 3 young Muslim women. I think that's the oddity of that is what draws people in.
Yeah, and I wish it wasn't that way because honestly, there are groups that they're not Muslim and not 3 young ladies as they are, and I'm sorry, they are so much fucking better and they don't get that recognition.
Yeah, and now I'm not over here trying to knock these girls because they do have some good songs. Matter of fact, my favorite song from them we have coming up in a few weeks.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, the girls are
extremely good if you don't want it, but it is SOAD, so I'm intrigued.
Well, no, not that one.
Oh,
they're my favorite of their originals is coming up in a few weeks.
Okay, so.
But in a lot of ways, these girls are very talented, but there's still things that are missing.
It's like they're
like I do think, I think the vocalist does need some more vocal lessons, which again, I think that's because the potential, like her voice when she is doing well is actually not bad.
Yeah,
she actually has
it's wonderful,
decent voice.
It's just that. It's just those little bits and pieces that she needs to really learn.
It's not fully clean yet.
Yeah,
if that makes that like cleaned up.
It's not
like refined.
Almost. Refined.
Yeah, it's not polished, refined. Yeah, and like I said, at least in a lot of the stuff that I've seen, they might be completely different live. They are missing a little bit of energy. And this is one of the Pincushions, or not Pink, but Frosty's biggest issues with them is trying to develop more of an identity for themselves outside of their 3 young Muslim women playing hard rock metal.
Yeah, and constantly doing almost nothing but fucking covers, which I understand.
Yeah, well, I mean, they have put out a lot, but if you listen to a lot of the original stuff, it sounds a lot like the covers they've done. It sounds a lot like Rage or whatever, So, which don't get me wrong, I know they're influenced, but it's great. But then take that and spit it into your own sound.
Yeah.
And they haven't done that yet. Not thoroughly, anyway.
Well, I mean, and to be fair, and again, even though it's going to sound like one, it's not a knock on them, but I mean, hell, even apparently Bullet has claimed that after this long, they've been able to find what their sound is, which, as long as they've been around, that really, really, really shocks me that it took them this long. That unless they were just saying that for some of the PR, like, because
it's probably like a PR thing, because the way that I've gotten to know it, the way that I've gotten to know them and everything is, I believe that they found their sound a while ago. It's just
they went too far into
more or less going, hey, this is what we want. Well, yeah, because most of their past albums, except for the one that was back in 2021, their most recent one, most of the albums prior to that were just, I mean, I've seen articles and interviews and all that. They've said that they were literally just experimenting, like Gravity, the one that a lot of people hate. They just wanted to try something new, and
I honestly
absolutely
respect
commended
that.
them for
Yeah.
it. Absolutely, so I mean, it might not be a lot of people's cup of teas, and I get that. However,
I will
it
say
was
this.
what they wanted to do. They wanted to try, and they did
I
it.
will fucking say this. And God, I hope someone from Bullet is listening, or someone that knows them or can speak directly to them. Don't you ever, even though I don't listen to you anymore just because I've gravitated elsewhere, don't you ever put out another Temper. That was the worst fucking atrocious thing that I had ever fucking heard.
Unfortunately, that is my least favorite album by them. I 100% agree.
I'm not sure that you can say unfortunately, because I'm not gonna fucking lie. Oh my God, I could go on a whole another video talking shit about that.
There was maybe one or two songs on that entire album that I willingly listened to. Other than that, I'm sorry.
It was a heaping pile of absolute garbage, and I really hope it was them just trying to end a contract. I seriously hope so.
Here's hoping it really is, yeah.
Yeah. Just
But getting
Anyway.
back on track, I guess. These, like, to an extent, I will still follow these girls, and if people request them, we'll do it, even if some people don't want to, just because their fan base has been amazing to us.
they have been, and they have graciously been given positivity as much as we have shit talked to them.
Yeah. I mean, they have every reason to bash us, and they
Absolutely. If someone finally does it in this
I've got a lot of
video-
blubber you can go ahead and beat up.
Yeah, like if someone finally does it in this video, I'm like, I'll probably be like, hey, they might have actually watched what we said.
But I guess my final words would be, these girls have a crap load of potential, and they have for a long time, but they've yet to get close to it. I hope in time, mind you, they've been around over 10 years now, so they got to get the ball rolling. But I hope they eventually reach that potential.
To piggyback off of that, I really hope that they don't get the mentality that everyone is enjoying us as we are. Why should we evolve? I really,
I
really
hope. I would 100% agree, because at that point, not only are you not creating your own sound, but you'll begin to get stale.
extremely, which unfortunately they already are to me, and it's fucking bad to have to say that, but we don't sugarcoat shit around here. But
Nope.
Anyway, we're gonna go and end this. I guess. Thank you guys for watching. Buddy Salamander, thank you so much for requesting this. I'm sorry for all the shit we had to say,
Sorry.
but that's what you
You're
requested.
acting like you said something.
Well, do I know?
I'm just messing. I was picking on Frosty. We're good.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Well, hopefully you were intrigued and got what you wanted out of this, because any more VOB in this is more likely what you're going to get, because not a goddamn thing has seemed to change. But for now. But anyways, until next time, guys, whether musically, lyrically, or literally, keep rolling happy.